Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. It is the weekend. That means that it's time for the weekly chart breakdown. Now, keep in mind that we have December. That means that there is not much volume in the market right now. So if you're looking to start a funding challenge or just trade overall, I would highly recommend you to wait until the end of December, starting by the first week of January, and then start trading again. Now, if nevertheless you want to trade, then this weekly setup is for you. But make sure if you enter a trade to enter with low risk, because you don't want to risk your capital during this holiday season. Now, without further ado, I'd say let's get right into it. And we'll start right away with the first pair. So we start on GBPJPY on a weekly time frame. So as you can see here, we have been in a form of a channel. That means that we have been creating higher lows, but at the same time creating lower highs as well. So we are currently in this weekly channel here. Now, if we go down further into the daily time frame, we can now see that we've had a huge bearish candle last week on Friday here. So we had a huge bearish push downwards, breaking our previous daily support area, which we can see right here. So here we had our previous daily support area, which was broken by this huge bearish candle. Now this indicates to us that there is a lot of bearish volume, aka selling volume, coming into the market. So I would ideally look for sales in this scenario as well. Now going down into the 4-hour time frame, we can see our best entry points. So here we had a clean break and retest of the previous support. So this was our support area. Here we had a break, here we had our retest. So you could have looked to sell from this zone on. And then when we're looking further down, we can see that we here also have a 4-hour form of a support level, where you can see that price rejected with various candlesticks right here. So this is a strong 4-hour support as well, and we have currently broken below. So after a break, what we always want to wait for is for a retest. So that means that what I would ideally like to see is for a retest back into this zone, wait for an entry signal to sell down into the next daily support and resistance level. Now, if that should not happen, if price should break above, close above with a 4-hour candle, or maybe even 2 4-hour candles, I will wait for the retest down into this support to then buy short term up. But keep in mind, this will be a form of a counter trend trading in this case, because we will be trading against all of this bearish volume that we have had these past few days, past few hours. So if you're looking to buy up from this point to this point, then I would only enter with low risk. Now, if price should continue breaking bearish, I would wait for another break and retest of the daily support. So we want to break this previous support here. We want to wait for retest and then look to sell back down into our next daily key level as well. But my BS overall on GJ as of right now is pretty bearish. Now coming to the pair GBPUSD on the weekly time frame, we can see a form of a evening star pattern right here. These 3 candles together, as well as a big rejection bearish candle on the weekly level. So this is a strong sign that we could expect some further bearish volume. But keep in mind that we are still in an overall bullish trend. As you can see, we've been creating higher highs and higher lows on the weekly time frame as well as on the daily time frame. So this could be a form of a new higher low forming right now. So to be on the short side, when we go down into the daily time frame, of course, we see this huge bearish candle, bearish engulfing, as well as on the following day, we also have a bearish candle. But keep in mind, and we can clearly see that we are still at a major daily support area, and here it acted as a resistance. Now this level is holding right now, and it's holding really strong. So if you want to look to sell, what I would ideally wait for is if we go down into the 4-hour time frame. Let me draw this out for you. So what I would like to see is a clean break below this low right here, a close below our zone, then wait for a retest to then look to sell back down into this daily level. Now this will be a high probability trade, so here you can risk a little more. Of course, this is not a financial advice, so you just decide on your own if you want to do that or not. But like I said, I would ideally wait for a break and retest down into this daily zone here. If we should not get that, then I would only look to buy if we should manage to break above this daily resistance here again. So I'm looking to buy if we close above, break above, come down to retest, and then look to buy up into this next zone. But to be honest, my overall BS on GBPUSD right now is pretty bearish. So I will be waiting for this scenario here to play out, or for another bounce of the support a retest back into this previous resistance area to then look to sell back down. Now these are all the scenarios that could happen. Of course, let's see how it goes. And now we come to the pair gold dollar. So here as well, we start off on the weekly time frame, and as we can see, we've had like the past few weeks or past 2 weeks, we had some indecision candles. So here we had our first form of a doji candle. Now here we got the same or a form of a spinning top ranging in between these two ranges right here. So that marks pretty much indecisiveness. Then when we go down into the daily time frame, we can see that has been a lot of bearish volume, but at the same time, a lot of strong bullish volume countering the bearish volume as well. So as you can see here, we had some huge bearish moves, but afterwards we had some bigger bullish moves as well. Same thing here, two big bearish candles and afterwards a bullish candle. Now looking at our zones, here we can see that we've had a resistance zone on the daily level, and here we had it as a form of a support as well as here. Here we broke below support, we even closed below, but now we came back up and closed back again above our support, indicating to us that we could potentially, as long as we stay above the support, potentially look for more buys. Now, what I can also see though, that we broke our last low. So this was our last higher low, higher high, and now we broke this higher low, forming a new lower low. So this could also be a change of structure, indicating to us that we could continue bearish as well. Now, going into the 4-hour time frame, as long as we maintain or manage to maintain above our daily support level, there's no reason why you should look to sell. So in this case, what we want to wait for ideally is a retest down into the support. As you can see here, support. So we want to wait for retest down here and then wait for buy signal to buy up into our next weekly level here as well. If this should not happen, if the support should just be broken, of course we want to wait for the break below, want to wait for the retest to then look to sell back down into our next zone. Now, if we should have some more bullish continuation, we could wait for another breakout above this resistance here on the weekly level, wait for retest to then look to continue buying up. But my BS overall on gold as of right now is pretty bullish still, as long as we manage to maintain above the 1785 500 level. If we should break below, I will switch my BS to bearish and go sells all the way down to the 1759. Now this is all for today, guys. I hope you did enjoy the video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll definitely see you on the next one. Peace.